Hi, I'm Anita from Crafts by Anita, and welcome to episode 61 of Yarn with Me. If you'd be so kind to like, share, subscribe, and join the Discord, the link to that is in the description below. If you want to make a purchase of things I've made, you can do so at craftsbyanita.com, as well as purchasing patterns that I've created over on my Ko-Fi. That is also linked in the description below. So today, we are going to work on the 10-stitch blanket. And, hang on. I still have a lot of this left. I want this done. I'm just gonna do my best to get everything, especially all these blankets, just out of here. I'm sick of working on blankets. So let me go ahead and set a timer for 30 minutes and get going. I won't be in any danger of reaching this next corner, because I think I'm on the long side, during this episode, but I do want to at least get around halfway done with the side. So hopefully, being as it's like 2026 now, even though I'm shooting this on December 29th, I've gotta keep up and keep on track with the videos, the stitches, the patterns that I'm working on for this coming year. So I'm gonna make a list. I've got lists, but I need a physical list so I can see where I am, and it's just the satisfaction of just marking a line through it once it's done. So am going to start after I get the temperature blankets done. I'm hoping by the second week of January I can start on that course, the first course. Yay. So I want to get that going, which is going to require not having all that stuff on my other table over here, and maneuvering myself into this little area. Well, it's not really a little area, it's bigger than what I was in before, to get the table set up and the camera overhead. And I think I'm just going to not have the camera sitting how did I have it before? It was in front of me. I'm not going to have it in... Yeah, I'm probably still going to have it in front of me. But I need to figure this out. I do need to get some kind of organization going on over here. I mean, as you can tell, I've moved that shelf over there, and I'm using it for something else right now. All my yarn is on the two shelves that are over to my left that you cannot see, which makes it a little difficult to get to. Especially the stuff that I've been working on trying to get rid of this yarn I bought from Ice Yarns almost over a year ago, I think. I just want to get those used up and just out of my life. That's why I've been making placemats and coasters. I'm making 12 of them. I think I have 2 left to go. I've got 1 over halfway done in the car. That's the car project that I take with me. When I get on break, I work on that while I'm at work, so I'm not on my phone. Because it's I need something to do other than stare at my phone for however long I'm out there. Sometimes I get out there and it's like 20 minutes, and then other days, if I'm not bothered and I'm caught up, I can be out there for a while. Because I can't do much of anything until about 10 a.m. with doing the rooms, because I need to make sure all the breakfast stuff is out of the way, so I'm not intruding on people eating breakfast. And that's how I run it every day. Let's see. Yeah, I am going to work on starting to get little these 9 cubby hold things for all my little trinkets, my little knickknacks, my Funko Pops, the giant Star Wars mugs that my oldest daughter buys for me every year at Christmas. I have a Stormtrooper, I have Darth Vader, I've got Grogu, and this year she got me Yoda. So I need a place to put them, and I just don't have a spot right now. So I need to get some of those shelves. I think I can fit maybe 3 over here at this little hallway that leads to the bedrooms and the bathroom. So I do need to, I think I'm going to, after the first of the year, I'm going to like physically go and get 2 of them. Because I need storage. And all these little bits that are just floating around just on top of things need to go away. I also need to get a bookshelf or 2. I don't know how many I need. I'm just get 1 at a time. So I can get my books and stuff put away instead of all over the place. Like they are now. Just scattered on my little fake couch. Which hopefully this coming year I can actually buy a proper couch and possibly a recliner, because that would be nice. I could actually like go over there and sit in the living room and watch TV or whatever, which I have not been able to do because, well, there's just too much stuff floating around in there, and I need that to not be cluttered. Oh, you're just not gonna... Okay, fine. I was trying to move the big old cake of yarn forward in my little basket over here, and it just slid right back. So I'm like, alright, you can stay there. Now I'm not struggling too much to get yarn out of it. I'll just be glad when this green is done. I'm so sick of staring at it. So all the tutorial projects that I've got in progress, 2 of them I can probably get, well, 1 I can get done if I actually sit and like work on it, because I've already shot the first part of the video last year, and I need to finish it, so that'll be out, because it's gonna be it's gonna be silly because it's gonna be done from 2 different locations. My last apartment and then here. It's just sitting down there on the bottom shelf of this plastic shelf waiting to be worked on. It's just those temperature blankets sucked up so much of my year. I'm just trying to get things done before starting anything else, which has been a little problematic because, well, I was like, ooh, I could make this. And then I did. So we had all that stuff we were making for my youngest daughter's baby shower. That's how I got behind on my temperature blanket, because we were just going hard trying to get stuff completed for it. And I still have that. I have the baby blanket, the knit one that I'm working on, and I'm doing a granny square one that only needs 36 blocks. So, yeah, I want to get that completed. I've also decided on the queen size postage stamp blanket. As soon as the temperature blankets are done, I'm just going to like get all my yarn out that I have, make a square out of each, leave it attached to the yarn, cake or skein or ball or whatever. And then once I get all of those done, then I will start attaching them. That way I'm not doing one at a time and that blanket is not in my lap the entire time. Because that blanket, even though it's not all that big, it is starting to get heavy. And I don't have a good place to spread out because I don't have a couch or a good one. And I'm just stuck over here doing all of my projects in this uncomfortable chair. Really need a new office chair. Would be nice. Something with a little more cushion. Then I need to get probably one of those like gel cushions, because I've been having a lot of issues with my lower back and hips lately. So I'm hoping if I'm on a cushier surface, the pain that I've been having will go away. And I try to do stretches at night before bed. And sometimes I can do them in the morning, but a lot of the times I don't have enough time because I have to get up and go to work, which is fun. But we're just gonna keep plugging through and getting all of this stuff completed, hopefully within a timely manner. I would like to knock this whip list down by half. I know 2 of them are going to disappear after the first part of January, if I can actually get the temperature blankets completed within that first week of January, which would be absolutely great. It would be so nice just to finish that and have them out of my hair. And then I can, like, re-examine what projects I have, which ones I can complete quickly, and then get those done. Because I know the double knit blanket, I'm on block 7, and I have 2 more blocks after that, which will be, it's like basically 60 rows and a bind off. I do not remember what row I'm on block 7. I know I'm not exactly halfway. Close, but no cigar. On that one, and it's sitting underneath where I put my basket with this project. And I haven't looked at it. I haven't worked on it in a hot minute. I just need to, like, pick a project and go with it. And throughout my day, or when I get home from work, because I have a project list and I've been tracking when I work on things, so I need something like when I'm home from work. Like, I think I'll just start at the top and work my way down the list throughout the week. My car project will be whatever it is that's in my car. Right now it's the placemats and coasters. Once those, I think, will be done, I'll have the 12th one done this week. And then I can do, I also need washcloths, which I've made 3 so far. I want to make 10, so I got 7 more of those to go. And then I want to make some round coasters and some more mug rugs for next to my coffee pot, because I've only got the 1 and I need a few more. So just so I can get this yarn used, this stuff, I just want it gone. Which I'll get some stuff that I need, and then I can get rid of my yarn stash. Will go down tremendously. Ooh, I think I'll make some towels too for the bathroom. And I'm not really picky. I didn't want to coordinate. I'm not about that. It's like I'll make what I can in a single color, and then what I've got left over, I'll make a scrappy one. I'm trying to think. I think I probably will make, maybe, I want to say 10 towels. I mean, I've got some, but I don't have enough of the hand towels in the bathroom. I've got plenty of towels and washcloths for the kitchen. Although I'm not really hand washing anything because I have a dishwasher. So those are going to get used. They get used when they get used. But I need stuff for the bathroom. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm sleepy. I'm not going to get through this green section today. I'm going to cry. Because there's so much of it left. I'm hoping I can get it. I really want this done. but it's only 10 stitches. Just knit, pick up a stitch, knit two together, knit across, blah blah blah, rinse, lather, repeat every row. So this does kind of get boring after a while. Maybe I'll just, like, when I get done with the temperature blankets, I won't just focus on one project. I can do a couple. Work an hour on one, an hour on another one, up until the time I need to go to bed. I need to organize my projects by my desire to finish them. Which, the double knit blanket and the baby blanket, I want those finished. The baby blanket takes forever though. It's like 90 something stitches across, and then each right side row has cabling on it, and there's like 4 rows of the 16 that it's like every single cables. The center one cables every right side row. All the other ones, it's every 4-ish rows or so. And I'm like, ugh. I hate those rows. I detest, because they take forever. Because you cable it, you finish the cable, you do your other bit of it, and then you're back to cabling again. And I'm like, oh god, this sucks. But I did it to myself. And that's okay. Because my daughter will get a blanket. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. My granddaughter will get a blanket, and she'll have it for a while. Hopefully it'll be like an heirloom blanket she passes down to her kids, which that would be cool. It's like I still have like all the baby blankets that I made, one that my mom made, that they're gonna get when whenever. Ouch. Still have a thumb problem. Although it's not as bad as it used to be, it's still kind of sore. I should have put my compression gloves on, but they're in my bedroom. I'll probably grab those when I take my break. I got coffee that's done in the kitchen, and I'm like going, ooh, I really want some coffee. But I've got 12 minutes left in our first 30, so I'm just going to keep working. So yeah, hopefully I can start adding more stuff to this channel. I also have, ouch, leg spasm, why? I also have a second channel that I need to start doing stuff on, and I'm going to shoot something for that later on and edit it and get it ready for Wednesday over there. So I have not done anything on that channel in over a year because my priority shifted to this, and now my sole focus on the other channel was mainly audio engineering, but I also do 3D graphics and little animations and stuff, so I kind of want to do like a whole series on short film animation. Not necessarily a tutorial, but just documenting what I'm doing for this one that I'm creating now. I still need to finish the little script for it and get things sorted out, like how make my character, make the props, the backgrounds. I suck at world building the world that this little animation is going to live in. I need to completely figured that out, which is going to require me to block things out. And then there's some things that I want to do that I'm not entirely sure how to, which is out of my skill set. So I don't know if I'm going to have any problems doing that or what. I still don't know if I want to animate on the 1s or the 2s. I guess I'll get there when I get there. I just need to get all the pre-production stuff completed so I can have a set thing of what I need to do when I start doing the production part. And then there's post-production, which is finalizing everything and doing the music, because I plan on doing that too, all by my little self. And I'm hoping it doesn't take more than 2 years to complete, because I really, 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 really want to do film festivals like Sundance, Tribeca, New York Film Festival, and maybe some, if there are festivals here in Colorado, I can do those too. Or at least attempt it. Sundance would be great. I mean, I would like to go to Sundance, but I wish they didn't hold them in January where it's like winter and it's cold. Because I would totally just drive to Utah. But seeing as January tends to be cold and snowy, I am not going to. But yeah, so if they would just not have it in January, that would be great. Which I wanted to start working on it this year, but it just didn't happen. I had too much stuff going on. Getting out of the old apartment and then over here. And then trying to flip and organize this place has been a nightmare, because I don't have all the stuff I need to actually do it. I have to go and purchase stuff. Like the 9-cube shelves and a bookshelf. Need to get that spare bedroom taken care of. I've got mattresses that need to get tossed. I can't drag those by myself to the dumpster at all. Oh, great. Another text. Why do I keep getting... Okay. I've already done all my computer training. Oh my god. My last place of work never really communicated with us. This place now communicates, I think, just a little too much. It's like every time I turn around, there's a text, and it's like, you guys need to get your computer training done by the 31st. And I was like, yeah, great. I did it last night. While I was waiting on my groceries to be delivered, I got it done. 6 of them. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Hopefully there won't be any more popping up before the end of the year. I started out a couple of weeks ago having 15 to do. Did 5. Had all the problems with getting that new internet box set up, so that irritated the crap out of me. It took over an hour. It took an hour to get it working, which it should not have taken that long. If their app didn't suck so bad, it would have been done in like 20 minutes, if that. But no, they had to make it overly complicated and stupid. Then I did another... So I did... What did I do? I did 5, and then I had 10. I did 4... last weekend, I think, and then I finished the last 6 last night. which thankfully that's done. I get paid for it, so it took a couple of hours, and that should be on my next paycheck. Because I need the extra cash, because when I fell, I missed 2 days of work. And then when I was sick, back in November, I would leave work like a half an hour or so early because I wasn't feeling well. So I had no PTO really, no sick pay because I used up all my sick pay when I moved. It's not the first of the year yet, so I don't have any sick pay at the moment. As soon as January 1st rolls around, I should have 48 hours of sick pay. I have a little over 11 hours of PTO, which I'm going to use 2 days for my birthday. Because my birthday lands on a Thursday, I think. So I'm going to take, they pay me for my birthday, so I'm going to take my birthday and the next 2 days after that. That way I can have 5 days off in a row just to relax and get some stuff done. Can't wait. Then my daughter, her due date is April 10th, but we're all thinking she's going to be early. I'm thinking the last part of March. I gave her a guess of March 20th, so we'll see. It's only just a few short months away. She's getting impatient though. It's like, I just want my baby now. It's like, I know, just you gotta wait. Gotta give her some time to finish baking in the oven. So, 'cause I know when if it happens, if she goes into labor while I'm at work, I'm out of there. It's like, it's like, yeah, gotta go, bye. Not even gonna, I'm just gonna like leave. I'll put my stuff up and then I will leave. Because it's like, not finishing the day. I need to get to the hospital and be with my baby girl. So while she's having her baby girl. So that's already planned for this year. So, but if it happens in the middle of the night, I'm getting up and I'm leaving in the middle of the night. And then I'll text my boss saying, hey, yeah, my daughter went into labor, I'm not coming in. I really need to find my incense tray. I'm wanting to burn incense, but I've got like sea salt in a jar and I stick in it, but instead of the ashes falling into the jar, it falls around the jar. And I know I've seen that tray somewhere. I just don't remember where I saw it. That way it'll fall on the tray and then I can put it in the jar and not have to deal with it. But seeing as I don't know where it is, or I can't remember where it is, I won't be able to. I'm making some progress. Not a lot. At least it doesn't feel like there's a lot of progress on this. Because it's only been about 30 minutes. Maybe I don't even know if I can even get halfway across this side. I don't believe I can, but I will try. Yeah, I'm not even a third on this side. That's why I need to actually just sit and focus on one project for an hour and then move on to another project until I get through all the projects and then start over again. Which I'm not doing that until after those temperature blankets are complete. I know I keep harping on them, but I'm just like, I'm so tired of working on these temperature blankets. You have no idea. Unless you can sympathize because you've done one, I'm doing two, and that was stupid. As soon as when I get them done, I'll make a temperature blanket finale something or other video. And I've only got like 10 seconds left, so that's not going to be enough time to do another row. So we got this far-ish, and there's still all of that. Alright. And I'm going to take a break, have a snack, get some coffee. You do the same, because you know what? You deserve a break. You worked hard. And I will be back in a sec. Alright, so it took about a 15-20 minute break just to relax, have a snack. Oh, I left my coffee in the kitchen. I'll be right back. Okay, coffee from kitchen acquired. Ay. Anywho, going to... where is my timer? That back up. Project over here. What did I do? Okay, just trying to find my other needle. Kind of need two to knit. Get set back up and press start. Move that forward. And while I was on my break, got a notification that my Christmas tree is out for delivery. Whether or not it's going to get here today, I have no idea. I don't know. And the other thing that I bought won't arrive until like Wednesday, I think. It's a set of butter warmers. So it comes in a set of 4. So I was like, okay, I just need a couple of them. They might get used for what they're supposed to be used for, but I'd rather use them for like simmer pots, like put some dried herbs and whatnot in it and then permeate the house with it, because I have an air freshener, and I thought I had two air freshener thingies left. I can't find them, so I'd rather do that with a tea light, because they're ramekins. They come with a stand. You can put a tea light in the bottom and heat it up and warm it up. That way it's not stuck in the kitchen, because usually simmer pots are like with like a fireplace or on your stove. I don't have an open kitchen area. That little doorway back there, that's it. I'm not going to stick something on my stove and it won't get throughout the house. So I could put it somewhere else, like on the TV stand over there in the living room, and it could just do whatever. But I need to get them first. Always fun waiting on deliveries. Get that tree and get that put away, get everything off of that tree and get it ready to get tossed in the trash, because it's I couldn't even, there's no way I would even give that thing away. It's so bad. It's old, it's shedding, nobody would want it. I don't even want it. It's like, I don't want to, like, because the guy that lives next door to me, he has like a whole bunch of, he's got a full-size artificial Christmas tree on his patio, and it's like, I don't want to do that. I had a hard enough time during Halloween. I had this little thing just tacked to the post, but it would set my security camera off, saying that, oh, there's a person right there. No, there isn't. It's a decoration that's just kind of blowing around in the wind, and you're calling it a person. It's like, no. So I just want to get like, I mean, I contemplated putting that crappy dining room table out there, but seeing as it's wobbly and I have no way to really affix the top to it, that just needs to go. I do need to get, I'm going to get another table like what I'm using for my desk and use that for the dining room, and then I'm going to get 2 more chairs for it. That way I can have 6 places. I don't really need more than that at all, so we'll hopefully get that this year. But I do need the storage cubbies and the bookshelf first, so I can start putting things away, so it's not just on whatever surface I chucked them onto. And I can start getting that spare bedroom taken care of, and be done with it. As soon as I can get the spare room done, then I can work on my bedroom. There's so much stuff in that little room in there. It's like I need to go through all of it. Some of the stuff has been sorted into boxes for my kids. But I need space to actually work. A lot of that stuff, it's like papers that I just need to type up so I can get rid of the physical copies, and then I could just print out a digital copy and then store that away, because it's just way too many papers floating around that I don't need all of that right now anymore. I just want to contain it. I need to turn that little heater off. It's a little warm over here. I mean, I've got my regular heater on, but it gets kind of chilly over here in the corner. It was chilly in the laundromat. It's like I went in, started my load, and then went back out to my car because it's like, I'm not going to sit inside for 30 flippin' minutes. Screw that. I'm going to sit outside where there's sun, and I'll just sit on my phone and do nothing of great importance. But put everything in the dryer, and then I sat inside. It's like along the side where the doors are, and it was kind of cold by the windows. So I'm just like, well, this sucks. I just didn't want to have to walk back out to the car and then come back in. It's like, no. So I sat there, just playing on my phone for 16 minutes, and then got everything and left. It's still in a bag over there on my couch. I need to sort it and put it all away sometime today. I'll probably do it after I'm done shooting this. Hopefully you're making progress on your project if you're working on a project. I, however, feel like I'm not making any progress whatsoever. Maybe I'll do 2 Yarn With Me episodes until I can get started on that course. Trying not to sneeze. My allergies have been acting up. It's been just unseasonably warm. Like last week, we hit 70s in December in Colorado, which is just weird. Yesterday, not so much. And today it's kind of chilly. Tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 50s. And then we got the 60s again. 50s and 60s all this week. I guess it lightly snowed at some point. I didn't notice it. I don't have my blinds open because the sun hits right there. It's like, I don't need all that in my living room at the moment. So I just can't wait to like get rid of those blinds and hang curtains up. It's like I need the storage first and then like figure out the painting, and then I can start hanging stuff up on the walls. Just one step at a time. That whole bathroom needs to be completely gutted. It's just awful. I need to have an outlet installed because there currently is not one. It needs to be a GFCI outlet. This place was built in the 60s, so there's no outlets in the bathroom at all. I have a GFCI in the kitchen that does not work because I wanted to move the microwave from where it is right now to right next to where the stove is, and I can't because it doesn't work. And I've tried hitting the test and the reset, and it just still doesn't work. So I don't know if somebody just slapped it in there and just like whatever. It's got to be connected because there's like a little light on the outlet. So I have no idea why it's not working. None of the circuits are tripped. So I have absolutely no idea what's going on with it. I am not an electrician, and I'm not about to mess with it. So I have to get something after the first of the year for that. Fix the circuit breaker, and then maybe they can like label it properly because it's not properly labeled at all. So I have no idea what goes where, which sucks. Hell, even in the last place, it wasn't really written down all that great either. And it's hilarious. That place is trying to come after me for stuff that was broken when I moved in. Had they actually looked at the move-in sheet about what damages were there, they wouldn't be charging me for those things. I'm like, good luck with that. I'm not paying for broken blinds. They're the vertical blinds. You look at them wrong, they break. No. Absolutely not. They can bite me. So I'm over here. Just paying my bills like I always do. Except for the HOA. They changed sites to do the payments on, and it is not working. It says I have a payment thing already on there, and I'm like, well, I don't see it. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm confused. So this makes absolutely no sense to me. I guess I won't be dealing with that until after the first of the year. Because probably won't be anybody back in that office until like the first full week of January. Because I highly doubt they're going to be in the office on the second day, which is Friday. It's like, no, they won't be. Pretty sure of it. So things I'm going to have to take care of on the 5th of January. Unless it somehow corrects itself by then, I don't have a clue. I guess I'll find out eventually. shoulder is bugging. I slept on it wrong. Talked about everything in the first 30 minutes. Now I'm just sitting here going, what do I talk about now? As the sirens blare in the distance. At least I don't hear them as often as I used to at the other place. I'm kind of a little more sheltered over here. I'm surrounded by other buildings, so kind of buffers the sound unless it's really, really loud. Sometimes there'll be this loud motorcycle driving down the street that I can hear. Sirens like that one. But most of the time I don't really hear any traffic noise like I used to. Which is good because I got sick and tired of hearing sirens every 5 seconds. Oh my goodness. God, I'm never going to get through this green. I've been on this green for since I started the second cake on this, and I'm like, oh my God. Am I ever going to get through it? I know I will, but it's just like taking forever. I think I need some coffee. I'll reach over my poor microphone here. Alright, now I can get back. Yeah, a little more caffeine in my system. Let's see, trying to figure out what I was going to do after this. Might pick another project and shoot one after this so I can keep my 3 days a week set going, because I've already started on the vlog, which you'll see that before this video comes out. I just need at least probably another one of these for Friday till I can get broken record, the temperature blanket's done, and I can focus on the tasks at hand. I won't go to 5 or 7 days a week because that's insane. I have kids, I have a life outside of YouTube, and also for my sanity, because shooting and editing videos, yeah, I do it, I can get it done, but if I'm doing it every day, it leaves very little time to do other things, like work on other projects. Of course, I'm working on a project now, but that I haven't touched in a million years. I just need to figure out which one I'm going to do next for the next episode. I'll have to look at it, because I've already done my temperature blanket stuff for today. I still need to finish hand stitching November, but I don't really want to do that in a video because that's kind of boring. I'm going to save that for later tonight so I can get that done. And then all I have to do is just attach the December strip and then do the border all the way around and call that one complete. Which is going to take a hot minute to do the border on this one and on the crochet one. But I feel like the crochet one will get done a lot quicker. Oh, I just can't wait till they're done. I don't want to work on the other 10 stitch blanket. I want something different, and I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, I could look at my list or glance at it. Yeah. Here, after I get this row done. I'm so talkative right now. Focused. Concentrating. Getting this done. Let me look at that list. Okay, let's see. Let's see, alright. Those have been done. Nope. Nope. Meh. Can't do that one yet. Placements. Coasters are in the car. Maybe I'll just get some yarn and do the washcloth thing. Because that's my other project that I'm using that other yarn for, that I'm trying to get rid of. And the washcloths, it's like, they don't take that long to make. It takes over an hour, so it'll be just like content with instructions if you want to make your own. Today is the first dawn. It's a Thursday. Yeah, it's on a Thursday. I'll have to shoot that and like a goals thing for 2026. For me and this channel, which I need to look at my list, see what I've gotten on there so far. Can't remember. I haven't looked at that sheet in so long because I thought the notebook was lost on my desk. It's not. It's over there on the shelf under some stuff. At least I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's just sitting there waiting. Yeah, it'll probably be the only time I do 4 videos a week. Got the vlog. I got this yarn with me. 2026 goal video. And another yarn with me episode. Till I'm ready to start doing the other stuff. About a little less than 8 minutes to go in our session. Maybe I'm halfway. I really do not know. I'd have to look when we're done. After the alarm goes off, I will check this. If all these projects would just make themselves, that'd be great. Especially the boring ones. I'm gonna need to, for the next one, I gotta fish out. And I knew better than to put it in the back of the shelf, because I'm gonna need to dig all of those out and have them where I can actually get to them. I gotta move the notebooks off of this shelf and then get that other yarn sitting on it so I have easier access to it so I can use it and get it out of here. I think I have 2 of those placemats left to do. I think I already talked about this. I started out with 9 skeins of yarn, different colors. The other day, I used up 3 of them. So I've got 6 colors left and 2 placemats to finish. The last one will be interesting because I don't know how that one's going to work out. Because I based it, it's 72 rows. I based it on 8 rows per color. And then now, I can't do 8 rows per color. Some of them are I'm gonna like, whatever yarn I'm finishing on, it's gonna be the start of the last one. And then I'm gonna find the small skeins and use those up first. Because there's a couple of them that are getting dangerously low, and I'm not gonna hunt for their counterparts. I got one that is the last of its color that I had. I can't remember how many packs I bought, but it was 4 skeins in each pack. Might have been 10 or 13, something like that. So it was well over 100 skeins of yarn, or close to it. No, it wasn't even close to it. 4, 0, 13. It was close. So I just want it done and gone. And then I'm gonna look at my yarn stash and figure out what to do with some of this stuff. Because a lot of this requires stuff in my shop to actually get sold so I can make new stuff to go in it. I have over 70 items right now in my shop. And until those start selling, I'm not really motivated to make anything new. So, yep. Having a fun time figuring that out. It's like, why should I give Shopify all my money if I'm not making any? You know? I need a return on my investment, and that's on me for not, like, advertising. Which I need to do that this year as well. But I'm not going to pay somebody for that because that's crazy. I'm fully capable of doing it myself. I just need to be more consistent with it. Keeps feeling like there's something stuck to my yarn. And there is. Damn me and my long hair. There we go. No. Yeah, that color didn't go very far. The gray one. Before I started on the green again. Almost, I think almost, or yeah, I guess yep. This is where I joined this cake. Oh my god, I'm out of focus. Oh, let me fix it. I don't know how the hell that keeps happening. I don't know when it happened. All I know is when I looked up, it's like, oh, I'm blurry. Yeah, so this is where I started the new cake of yarn, right here. Right there. So we finally made one round out of it. Yeah, just a little bit of gray, and then we hopped into this green color, which has been going on since forever. Do two more rows here, and then we'll call it a session, regardless when the timer goes off in about 10 seconds. Just gonna make the return row trip, and then we'll check to see if we indeed got halfway across this side. I still have my doubts, but we'll look. Okay. Let's see, did we get halfway through? I don't believe we did. We did not. So close. But yeah, there we are. I'm gonna call this a session. Let me know what project you worked on in this episode, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.